Good morning, dear students. Is it audible? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What we discussed in earlier class, just we will rewind that. That is the we have done some problems regarding the fluctuation of speed and fluctuation of energy, and now going to make the problems regarding the turning moment diagram. Just all of you observe that. Are you visible to my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the problem is there. The torque delivered, just all of you listen. The torque delivered by a two-stroke engine is represented by T equals to 1000 plus 300 sine 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta Newton meter, where theta is the angle turned by the crank from the IDC. The engine speed is 250 rpm. The mass of the flywheel is 400 kg and radius of gyration 400 mm. Determine the power developed, and second one total percentage of fluctuation of speed, and the third one angular acceleration of flywheel when the crank has rotated through an angle of 60 degrees from the IDC, and the fourth one maximum angular acceleration and retardation of the flywheel. Okay, so just all of you observe that of our problem. From the given problem, just we will write the our given values from the problem description. So those are the torque T equals to 1000 plus 300 sine 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta, and engine speed N is there 250 rpm, and flywheel mass of the flywheel is there 400 kg, and radius of gyration 400 mm. Okay, so and the angle is also there 60 degrees. Okay, so just we will write the given values before coming into the solution mode. So now just all of you observe that. Okay, they may also draw the rough diagram related to the crank angle versus turning moment. Okay, just they may also draw the first, they may also draw the rough diagram. Later they may also represented the, when we find out the values, then they may also put it on the our turning moment values in our diagram. So coming to be here, so it is a which type of engine here? Two-stroke engine. It is a two-stroke engine. So the two-stroke engine means when we completed the two strokes, then we may also get the one power, one revolution of the crank. That means one power stroke. So now here they may also consider here for drawing of the our turning moment diagram only half of the stroke. So why? Because our function is also given 2 theta values. Okay, 2 theta terms are there in our equation. Just all of you observe that 2 theta terms are there. So the cycle is repeated to the every 180 degrees of the crank rotation. The cycle is repeated to the every 180 degrees of the crank rotation. So that is also here. So every 180 degrees rotation, then all the cycle is repeated here. So that's why we will take the our our crank angle will take so that is the zero. Let us take the 30 degrees and 60, 90, 120, 150 and 180 here. So they may also takes to the our x-axis with the crank angle with each 30 degrees of the difference. Now they may also take the in our vertical axis. We are representing with the our turning moment in Newton meters. So that is there. And our turning moment equation is there, that is the 1000 plus 500 sine 2 theta minus just all of, sorry, 300 sine 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta. So that is the equation is there. Now, so in this all of you observe that when we draw the cos 2 theta point of view, cos 2 theta, so that may also represented the cos 2 theta only. When we take the only the equation of cos 2 theta point of view, they may also draw the one equation cosine curve. And when they are taken to be only sine 2 theta, so that is the 300 sine 2 theta is there, they may also draw the sine theta, okay, sine wave. Okay, so again when we take the this one, that means the our 300 sine 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta. Okay, when we are synchronize the both the values, so that means that it is the average of our sine curve and our cosine curve. So they may also draw here. And 1000, already 1000 is also there, that 1000 will represent the mean torque. Okay, mean line, mean torque line. So that is also representing in our diagram. Just all of you observe that mean torque line is also represented at the 1000 Newton meter. And that okay, and they may also draw the our 500 cos 2 theta okay, 500 cos 2 theta turning curve and 300 sin 2 theta curve. So simply they are also drawn. Okay, so they are also drawn the our sine curve and cosine curve. So when we have draw the our sine curve and cosine curve, then they may also draw the our okay equation of our 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta curve. That is similarly to take the our average of the both the curves represented in our diagram. Just all of you observe that in our diagram. So but the values are unknown, the values are unknown here. So okay, we will also calculate those values. So now all of you observe okay, our solution mode. So coming to the t mean. Okay, t mean, t mean is of 0 to pi t d theta 1 by pi into integration of 0 to pi into t d theta. So they may also to take the our equation. Okay, when we find the okay t mean, simply to take the value, so that is the our integration of our t d theta, integration of t d theta. And 1 by pi represents here every okay every 180 degrees the crank will also repeated to the their cycle. So that is also make here. Okay, now when we substituted the t value in our equation, so then all of you observe that okay, 1 by pi into 0 to pi, the equation is there, 1000 plus 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta into d theta. Okay, 1 by pi into when we make the integration of our okay integration of our equation, so then the values are 1000 theta minus sin 2 theta means minus cos 2 theta, minus cos 2 theta by 2. So that is the value. So that is the our minus 300 by 2 into cos 2 theta minus cos 2 theta integration is sin 2 theta by 2. So sin 2 theta is there and 2 is also okay in our denominator. Okay, so that is the integration and limitations. Okay, those limits are there 0 to pi. Okay, 0 to pi. So now 1 by pi into okay 1 by pi into when we substituted the limits in our equation, so then the values are 1000 pi minus 150 cos 2 pi. Hello, is it audible?
Yes, sir.
And someone makes the disturbance in our class. Okay, don't do such type of things, Amma. Please be patient. Be patient, all of you. So now observe that when we substituted our limits, okay, when we substituted the limits, then 1000 pi minus 150 cos 2 pi means 0. Okay, cos 2 pi, sorry, cos 2 pi means cos 0. So near cos 360, cos 360 means nearly to take the our cos okay 1. So minus 150 and sin 360 again. Sin 360 means again 0. And we substituted the, okay, next time minus of substituted the 0. Okay, 1000 into 0 0 minus 150 into cos 0. Cos 0 means 1 minus 500 into sin 0 0. So that is the value there. And finally to get the value, so that is the our, okay, what is the value? So T mean equals to 1000 Newton meter. 1000 Newton meter. So that is also identified here. T mean equals to 1000 Newton meter. So that's why they are also indicated the value, okay, here in our diagram, that is the 1000. That is the one. Okay, now have identified the our T mean. So now going to calculate the power. So power means the formula is there, T into omega. So T already there 1000 and omega value is 2 pi n by 60. So 2 pi into n is the 250 is there. So now substituted the both the values, then simply to get the value, that is the 26.18 kilonewtons. Okay, 26.18 kilonewtons. Now this is the one unknown. Only have calculated here up to here. That is the one unknown. Now going to calculate the, okay, second one. So that is the our percentage of the fluctuation of speed. So then all of you observe that at any instant delta t equals to t minus t mean. Delta t equals to t minus t mean. So t equation already there. T is how much? 1000 plus 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta minus t mean. T mean means minus 1000. T mean already calculated in earlier. Okay, in earlier. That is the 1000. So that is also substituting here. Then the equation is only 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta. That means delta t is 0. Then, so when they substituted the delta t equals to 0, then 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta equals to 0. Okay. So from the equation, we may also find out the theta value. So that is the 300 sin 2 theta minus equals to 500 cos 2 theta. Okay, that equals to tan 2 theta equals to 5 by 3. Similarly, to get the our theta value equals to 29.5 degrees for our 119.5 degrees. Okay, 29.5 or 119.5. So those are the theta values are there. So now going to take the our Emax. Okay, fluctuation of energy. Emax equals to integration of, okay, integration of delta t d theta. Integration of delta t d theta. Okay, is it audible? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Please respond. Okay. So delta t d theta. So that equals to here. Just all of you observe that the theta value is considered as the our limitations now. The theta value are limits now. So then those are the 29.5 is the lower and 119.5 is the higher limit. So then 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta into d theta into d theta. So ikkada observe here. So they are missing the letter, that is the d theta here. Okay, d theta. So now we are integrating the term. Okay, now we are integrating the equation. So when we are integrating the equation, what we get here? So that is the 300 sin 2 theta integration is 300 into cos 2 theta by 2 minus 150 cos 2 theta and 500 cos 2 theta. Integration is 250 minus 500 sin 2 theta by 2. That means we have the minus 250 sin 2 theta. So the limits are there, 29.5 and higher limit is the 119.5. When we substituted those limits in our equation, then you get our value 583.1 Newton meter. Okay, 583.1 Newton meter. So listen guys, what are the problems we are discussing here? Okay, just all of you copy. Okay, parallelly to the copy the matter. All of you made the particular thing. Now coming to the that is we have the relation between the fluctuation of energy to the fluctuation of speed. So that is our k equals to E by I omega square. Already have uh, seen the particular relation. Just all of you observe that. K equals to E by mk square omega square. So that equals to E means already we get it. That is the 583.1. And mk square omega square, m is already known in our given values, that is the 400, and k is the 0.4. Okay, and omega is the 2 pi n by 60. Just substituted the values in our equation. So then the k value will come 0.01329. So that means when we are multiplying with the 100, then the value percentage is the 1.329 percentage. That is the coefficient of fluctuation of speed, 1.329 percentage. Okay, so from the fluctuation of energy, all of you observe that from E max value here, substituting here, so that is the 583.1. Okay, are representing in our equation. So that is the all of you observe in our diagram where we represent the 583.1. So that is the our value is there. Just all of you observe that. Okay, average of curve, what we are observe, what we have drawn our curve 500 cos 2 theta minus 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta. That curve maximum value will be representing here 583.1. Okay, so now so that is the second determining value. Now going to find the third one, angular acceleration. So now all of you observe that third one, acceleration or deacceleration is produced by excess of the excess or the deficient torque than the mean value at instant. So then delta t equals to, what is the value is there, 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta. 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta. So then when theta equals to 60 degrees, when theta equals to 60 degrees, so already given the particular condition is there. So all of you observe our determining value. Angular acceleration of flywheel when the crank has rotated through an angle of 60 degrees from the IDC. So that's why they may also take our theta value equals to 60 here. So the 60 degrees value will be substituted in our equation. So then delta t equals to, when we substituted the 60 degrees in our equation, delta t equals to 259.8 minus of minus 250. So then uh, delta t equals to how much? 509.8 Newton meter. Delta t equals to 509.8 Newton meter. Okay, so that is also there. So that is the our when when the crank has makes the 60 degrees of angle. So then the value is the our 509.8. So that is also substituting in our diagram, sorry, representing in our diagram. So now here uh, I alpha equals to, so I alpha, so I alpha equals to torque is also represented with the value. Okay, so that is the I alpha equals to. So I alpha equals to, it is also similarly to write here mk square alpha. So mk square alpha equals to how much? So what we found, what he find in earlier, so that value 509.8. So that is the delta t is the our 509.8. So in this substituted the our known values. Those are the m is known and k is known, and unknown is the only alpha. So just substituted the values, then find the our alpha value. Alpha value comes 7.966 radian per seconds. 7.966 radian per seconds. Okay. Now going to take the last one, maximum angular acceleration. For getting the maximum angular acceleration, so simply to make the one thing, that is the our differentiation of our delta t. Okay, differentiation of our delta t equals to 0. So from that we may also find the our theta value. Okay, so that is all of you observe that d by d theta of delta t. So then d by d theta of 300 sin 2 theta minus 500 cos 2 theta. When we make the differentiation, so 300 cos 2 theta into 2 here, cos 2 theta into 2, differentiation of the our 300 sin 2 theta is 300 cos 2 theta into 2 minus 500 cos 2 theta, differentiation is 500 into minus sin 2 theta into 2. So that's why minus of minus plus is here in our minus of minus plus is here, and 2 is multiplied here. So that is the value there. Now the term is 600 cos 2 theta equals to minus 1000 sin 2 theta. So then tan 2 theta equals to sin by cos. So tan 2 theta equals to 600 by 1000. So simply to come minus 0.6. So 2 theta equals to tan inverse of 0.6. So then the value will come the 2 theta value will comes, so 149.04, and RORR 329.04. Why? Because just we will also add it with the 180 degrees. Okay, so this is the second limit. And now theta equals to only theta point of. So theta equals to 74.5 degrees and 164.5 degrees. So those are the values are there. And when we substituted the our theta value in our equation, then simply to get the our maximum angular acceleration. So how we get the maximum angular acceleration? The theta value are also substituted in our delta t. So then delta t will also comes some value, and that is also equated with the I alpha. That is also equated with the I alpha. So I alpha equals to mk square alpha. So then alpha equals to some value. So that value is also okay. Just you will make the particular calculation. Okay, you will make the particular calculation. Okay. Please unmute your mics, and any doubts regarding this problem. Dear students, please
No, sir.
unmute if you are having any doubts. So the important thing is turning moment diagram. So the turning moment diagram already okay here we have represented here. Just observe that turning moment diagram. So that is representing here, and is it okay? Is it belongs to the which type of engine? Is it two-stroke engine or four-stroke engine or multi-cylinder engine? Whatever it may be. So already we have the some database okay in earlier sessions. So that is the curve will follows the okay which type of engine. Okay, two-stroke engine is the curve, the two-stroke engine curve, and turning moment diagram is okay have the okay constructed with the some triangles, and expansion stroke only have the okay higher value. So similarly multi-cylinder engine is also follows the only sine curve. Okay, so that is very important. You will also retrieve the particular thing. Okay, limit 199.5 ఎలా వచ్చింది 119.5 ఎక్కడ where okay here. So this is belongs to the okay all of you observe that how we write the our 239 degrees or 119.5. So someone asked the doubt how we write the our second value. So that second value means okay each 180 degrees, just all of you observe that the cycle is repeated every 180 degrees of the crank rotation already there. So that's why when we find the our first value, that is also added with the 180. So again we may also get the crank rotation. Okay, so after each revolution, so when we added with that 239 is there, and that is the our second limit. Okay, so that is also taken as the our second limit. Just okay, that is the reason is there how we get the second value. Are any doubts regarding this topic? It is very important. Uh, Only we said the only one problem belongs to the this model, but actually have a number of problems. Okay, this type have a number of problems belongs to the this topic, and the thing is they may also change the only uh, t equation. Okay, what is the equation is there? So that database will be changed. So that is the t equation will be changed. Okay, so you may also takes to do the same procedure, but the thing is t equation is also change, and speed values what are the numericals are also there, those are also will be changed. Okay, and the turning moment diagram is also represented okay depends upon the our t equation, from the t equation. So that is also important. Okay, all of you understand? Now just all of you observe that. So already we made the okay similar problem. So already we made in earlier class. So that is the maximum fluctuation of energy. So that is the K value already calculated here. So similar problem are here. Just all of you make the similar problem. Okay, that is all of you observe that. The problem is the turning moment diagram of a four-stroke engine is assumed to be represented by four triangles, the areas of which from the line of zero pressure are the areas of which from the line of zero pressure are. Just all of you observe it. Suction stroke equals to 440 mm square, compression stroke equals to 1600 mm square, expansion stroke equals to 7200 mm square, exhaust stroke 660 mm square. Each mm square of area represents 3 Newton meter of the energy. If the resisting torque is uniform, determine the mass of the rim of the flywheel to keep the speed between 218 and 222. When the mean radius of the rim is to be 1.25 meter. Mean radius of the rim is 1.25 meter. That is the problem. Okay, so just all of you observe our diagram. 4-stroke engine. What type of engine it is? 4-stroke engine. So all of you observe that. Okay, which type of engine it is? That is also important. Why? Because that is decided to the our crank angle here. So just all of you observe that. So now we are identified here. Have identified here that is the our it is a 4-stroke engine. So that means the cycle is completed within the 4 pi radians, isn't it? The cycle is completed to the 4 pi radians. So the turning moment diagram is also drawn here. So that is how we draw our turning moment diagram. Just all of you observe that. Let us take our x-axis is a crank angle. So that angle occupies okay, total angle is the 4 pi, and turning moment diagram is represented in our y-axis. Okay, in our y-axis. So in that, what are the values are there? Lower values. Those are the our okay, suction 440 and compression 1600 rpm. Sorry, 1600 mm square, and expansion is the our 7200, and expansion is the our 660. Exhaust, sorry, expansion and exhaust stroke is the 660 mm square. So here all of you observe that what are the strokes are there? Suction, compression, and exhaust. Those are drawn okay below the zero line. Below the zero line. So why they are representing the below the zero line? Okay, that is very important. Why? Because so for getting the for getting the suction, compression, and exhaust strokes, those are taken the some energy. Okay, for okay uh, when we happen the system of suction, compression, and exhaust, those are uh, taken the some energy from the our flywheel. So those are also utilizing. Okay, they are not generating the power. Actually, what we are having the strokes, those are okay. Sorry, the all the strokes are not getting the power. Only the power is developed at the expansion stroke. So other 3 strokes are utilizing the okay how much utilizing the our energy. That means the some energy, absorbing the some energy. So absorbing the energy is the suction stroke and compression and exhaust. Okay, so that energy is absorbed. That energy is also taken from the our flywheel. Okay, how much of power is developed at the expansion stroke, that power is transmitted to the our flywheel. So that flywheel is also storing the energy, and when we require the our okay energy, so those strokes are also taken the particular energy. So that's why those 3 strokes are okay, those are utilizing the our energy. That means absorbing the some energy from the flywheel. So that's why they are representing here okay below of the our okay below of the our crank angle. Okay, just our axis. So below side of the our crank angle. So that is the already they said for completion of one cycle, that is the 0 to pi sorry pi 2 pi and 3 pi and 4 pi totally occupies the 4 pi. So each stroke also occupies pi. So pi, 2 pi, 3 pi and 4 pi. They may also arranging the, and those all are seems to be triangles already known. So that is the representing here. Now go into the solution mode. net energy produced in one cycle. Net energy produced in one cycle. So here, so how much of energy is produced in one cycle? Just all of you observe that. So what is the energy produced? That is the only expansion stroke. That value is how much? 7200. 7200. And other strokes are also absorbing the energy. Okay, other strokes will makes the absorbing the energy. So that is the suction. Okay, minus 440 plus 1600 plus 660. Those all are absorbing the energy. So that's why subtracting to the our expansion energy, expansion stroke energy. So that is the 7200 minus 440 plus 1600 plus 660. So that is there. Into 3 is there. Into 3 means each mm square equals to 3 Newton meter. They said in our problem description. So that's why multiplied with the 3. So the value is net energy produced in one cycle 13,500 Newton meter. 13,500 Newton meter. So what the values are given in our problem description, those are the only areas are given. So but we require the energy. Energy are the multiplied into 3, then we may also get the our energy. Net energy is produced per cycle is the 13,500 Newton meter. Now going to find the T mean. T mean. So T mean means T mean into 4 pi equals to 13,500. So total energy produced in our entire cycle. Entire cycle is the 4 pi. So 4 pi is there. So T mean equals to 13,500 by 4 pi. So that is the our mean torque. So mean torque is how much? 1074 Newton meter. 1074 Newton meter. So so mean torque line is represented with the difference of 1074 Newton meter. So that is the mean torque line is there. So mean torque line, that line is giving the some spacing. Okay, spacing to the our 0. So that is the our line value is the 1074 Newton meter. Okay, did you understand that? Now energy produced during the expansion stroke. During the expansion stroke. So only expansion stroke energy value is how much? So simply to take the area into our scale. So that is the 7200 into 3. So that expansion stroke energy value is 21,600 Newton meter. So the value of Tmax value is the, so that is the line is there, Tmax line, that is the 21,600 Newton meter. Okay. So just you will also put it the value. So turning moment value, that is the 21,600 Newton meter at the expansion stroke. Now area of the turning moment diagram during expansion stroke indicates the energy produced during the expansion stroke. Energy produced during the expansion stroke. So during the expansion stroke, that is the value is there. So how much of value is there? So at the mid of the section, during the our expansion stroke, mid of the section, how much of the value? So that is there. So that is the value is there. So all of you observe that. Tmax, for getting the Tmax, Tmax into pi by 2 equals to 21,600. 21,600. So then Tmax into pi by 2 equals to 21,600. So that equals to Tmax equals to how much? 21,600 into 2 by pi. So the value is Tmax value is 13,751 Newton meter. 13,751 Newton meter. Okay, 13,751 Newton meter. That value are okay. So T mean is there and T max is there. Those two are representing in our turning moment diagram. Okay. Now from the triangle of ABE, just all of you observe that. From the triangle of ABE, so from the triangle of ABE and triangle of CDE, triangle of ABE and triangle of CDE, both are similar. So from that, CD equals to EG by EF. CD by AB equals to EG by EF. So from that, EG means EG value. Just we will calculate it the EG value. So for EG value, so all of you observe that 13,751 minus 1074, isn't it? Found in Tmax. Okay, please respond. Is it audible? Is it audible? Please respond. 76. Roll number 302.
Yes, sir.
Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, listen. So CD by AB equals to EG minus EF. So EG value is the our EF minus EF minus FG. So that is the 13,751 minus 1074 by EF is the 13,751. So when we make the particular thing, so CD equals to CD equals to 0.9219 into pi. Okay, the value will comes nearly 2.896 radians. Because AB value is there. AB is the occupying pi. Okay, occupying pi. So that is the value into our ratio. Okay, EG by EF ratio is the 0.9219, 2.896. Okay, is it audible? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now maximum fluctuation of energy. For find out of the maximum fluctuation of energy, so E equals to area of CDE. Area of CDE. So area of CDE value is how much? Simply to take the it seems to be our triangle. So that is that area is the half into BH. So that is the half into CD into EG. So CD value already there 2.896 and EG value is the our 12,677 by 2. So that is the value is there. That value is the 18,356 18,356 Newton meter. So now E equals to small e equals to. So generally we know the value that is the our fluctuation of energy. So E equals to minus omega 2 square. That is the formula is there. Half into 1 by 2 into I omega 1 square minus omega 2 square. And so when we substituted the both the values, that is I is the mk square, omega 1 square minus omega 2 square. So E is the already known. E is the 18,356. Unknown here, that is the our mass. Mass is unknown. So half into mk square into omega 1 square minus omega 2 square. That means omega 1, omega 2 also known in our known in our problem description. So that is the 222 square minus 218 square is there. That is the n1 minus n2 values both are there. So when we make the calculation, then simply to get the value, that is the 15.0786 Okay, 15.0786 m, that is the our this one. So m is the our 1217, that means 1217.4 kg. M is the 1217.4 kg. Okay, so that is the our determining just all of you observe here. Determining value is the mass of the rim of the flywheel. Just we have calculated here. So that is the our 1217.4 kg. Okay, please unmute your mics. Dear students, please unmute your mics and raise your queries regarding these problems. Okay, all of you understand the problem.